Hi there! This video will be a game room tour. I will show off my games collection, and at this point I have nearly 80 game consoles, different game consoles. Some of them are the same console but in different versions. And I have a bit over 1500 video games. So this is a room tour. Let's get down to it. This is the door where I enter my room, my little cave. And if I go here, then we can take a look around. This is how it looks. And my couch where I do the gaming. First off, this is my saw cleaver, homemade saw cleaver. Inspired from the very good game Bloodborne from Software. So it's made out of wood, and it's I think it's pretty cool. A poster for one of my favorite games of all time, Dark Souls. I really love the Souls and the Bloodborne series, so pretty cool to have this one. Up here, a comic, Mirror's Edge comic. I'm a huge Mirror's Edge fan, and this is the comic for the game. Here are some Razer Pro controller for the Xbox 360. And up here I have a press kit for Gran Turismo and my Xbox 360 collection. Some Xbox One games, and the start of my 360 of the PS3 collection. Here I have my homemade super gun stick. It's a combined super gun, so I can play arcade games combined with arcade stick. And it's also, I have ripped a PlayStation 1 controller and put inside so I can use it to play PlayStation 2 games. And this is my modded PlayStation 2 with the HD loader and a couple of games on it. On the screen right now it's Siberia 2. This is the shelf where I have a lot of my consoles that I use to game on. Down here I have a lot of Edge magazines from 20 years ago and forward. Some guidebooks covering up a lot of wires. My soft modded Xbox and HDMI switch. Soft modded Wii with a 500 gigabyte hard drive. PlayStation TV. Xbox 360. And the 360 is installing Fallout New Vegas right now. I just completed Fallout 3 and want to play New Vegas. My PlayStation 4, it's on because it's downloading some games. Xbox One and PlayStation 3. And 42-inch TV. Up here I have boxed Atari Lynx, brand new. I have some PC big box games. I don't actually collect PC games, only some few big box games that I'm looking after. Some amiibos, like with the PC games, there are only some amiibos I want to have with some of the nicer characters. Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition art book from the PC version, and collector's edition of Bloodborne. On the top shelf I have a box brand new Atari Jaguar, Time Crisis pistol, Atari Flashback, the care package edition of Black Ops 2, some special edition Max Payne thing, some Wii stuff, TurboGrafx 16, also brand new, but the box is a bit messed up. the power supply, I think it is for the graphics. Odyssey, Mega Drive 2 Aladdin version, G7000, force feedback mouse for the PC, V-Smile, Engage, PlayStation 1, box for my PS3, Dreamcast boxed, PlayStation 2, Nintendo Wii, Wii U, Xbox One, first Xbox, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 4. Up here I have my Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 Tomb Edition, I think it's called. In here I have my consoleized Taito F3 system, very nice, and homemade box for one of my Xbox 360 versions. This is my NES games, only 4 boxed games, and the loose cartridges here. Ouya controller, boxed Game Boy Micro, some custom boxes that I have made, some pretty good titles, I think. And these 3 N64 boxes is without cartridge, but I only have the box. I will buy the cartridge sometime. Super Mario history thing, some SNES games, all my loose N64 cartridges, all different games, my boxed N64 collection. At this point I have about 30% of all the PAL N64 games. Boxed Nintendo DS, some GameCube games, Game Boy Advanced, and my Wii collection. Wii U collection, and all the boxes right here without labels on it. It's custom boxes or DS boxes that I use for Game Boy Advance games, but I have not printed out the label yet. Some more advanced games and some DS games, and in the end some 3DS games. Besides that shelves, I have more of the custom boxes for the consoles that I have made. PlayStation 2 Slim Silver Edition, Atari 2600 Junior, Neo Geo CD, Amiga CD32, Master System 2, Mega Drive, Mega Drive 2, Saturn, Dreamcast, NES, SNES, 64 and GameCube. Up here I have my keyboard for my Dreamcast and my Xbox collection. And a Portal stand. Some Vita games, Sega STV game, and my Raspberry Pi with the RetroPie on it. In here I have my PlayStation 1 collection. Some Neo Geo MVS games, some Atari games, Intellivision game, PC Engine game, and one CD32 game. Down here, boxed GameCube, some PlayStation 2s, some more Xbox 360s, one Xbox, and a lot of controllers. Collector's edition memory card for Tomb Raider, still sealed. The gem of my collection, the PlayStation 3 kiosk. Actually pretty good condition, I think. Besides, here I have a lot of boxes with different kind of consoles and stuff in it. My PlayStation 2 collection. And the other Portal, Jewel Master, and Fatal Fury for the AES. Some more PlayStation 2 games. DS Lite. And a couple of Game Boys Advanced. Some mod chips for different consoles. More PlayStation 2 games. And more PlayStation 2 games. And more PlayStation 2 games. And down here I have my PSP collection. And some Engage games. And this is the power supply for my Super Gun Stick when I play arcade games. On the next shelf I have my Master System collection. And the Game Gear. More Master System games, Mega Drive games, Sega Saturn games, and my Dreamcast games. Boxed Mega Drive 6-button controller, sealed Dreamcast controller, and some Dreamcast mouse and BMUs. Sealed Game Gear games, some G7000 games for the Philips machine, and my PlayStation 4 games. My home built consoleized Neo Geo MVS, Sega Saturn, NES, my core graphics, homemade arcade stick, Neo Geo arcade stick, Hori arcade stick, another homemade arcade stick, 3DS, 2DS, some gaming magazines, some Danish PlayStation 2 magazines, different kind of PSP models, Game Boy Yellow, and some other stuff. And in this box I have a PlayStation 2 Slim modded version. Up here I have my Guitar Hero World Tour Band pack, or what it's called. A guitar up here. This is a NES clone console in the top. In this box I have my consoleized Sega STV. In this one I have my consoleized Neo Geo MVS 4 slot plus Hyper 64. In this I have some Commodore 64 stuff and disk drive and whatever. Box for the Hyper Neo Geo 64 and a box with some other crap in it. My Ouya back here and sharpshooter thing. Mario Paint, mouse for the PS1 and some other stuff. A box with a lot of loose cartridges in it. A Pong machine. In this I have one of my versions of the Nintendo 64. This is the transparent jungle green model. In television, Atari 2600 and the Master System one. In this gold case I have two arcade games, Prehistoric Isle and Three Wonders Bootleg, and Space Marines Collector's Edition for the 360. Some other collector's editions all put together on this shelf for the 360, Wii U, special editions, and PS3 and PS4. On this shelf I have the rest of my PS3 collection. It started here, the PS3 collection, and continues here with all my PS3 games. And on top of my couch I have 3 very nice guidebooks, and it's for my favorite series of games. It's Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. And last I have some postcards from the Prepare to Die edition for Dark Souls, and they are taped or glued to my shelf here. So this is my game room as it looks right now, 2015. So thanks for watching. Can you have a nice day?